So as we approach these levels, I'm just going to arm the execution assistant because we're anticipating a bounce in price when we get around these levels. Now it doesn't have to be exactly on the level. Sometimes it's just before. So as we approach it, I'm just going to arm long, and that will get us in right at the turning point in price if we do get a signal. If we don't get a signal, then we don't take the entry and we probably just go straight through, and then we'll look to long from a different level. So we just got in there. Can you see it's a few points before the level? But you can see there's lots of liquidity right there as well. 56 contracts. Just below there was 109. So we're expecting a bounce, and this is just helps us time the entry. So this is just order book processing using the level 2 market boulder data, um, and it will just help you pinpoint the entries. So there's no price action trading involved in this. There's no analysis of candlesticks. It's just purely order book dynamics being quantified by the proprietary data processing engine, which is in this panel down here. So I'm going to redact this bit. But what I can show you is how we nail these little entries um, just off the bounce. Oh, let me just move to TP. So you can see there how we get the precise bounce from the level. So I had these levels marked up from before. There was two of them there. Arms just as we got into it, and then the execution will be more precise on your trades if you use the assistant. So once we're in, we can just manage it because we know the short-term bounce from there's high probability, and it's already gone a few points. But we don't know how far it's going. But I'll just, as an example, you can see the kind of risk to reward you'll get on this if you get these highly precise entries. So that's already went nearly 3 to 1. So it went 1 to 1 immediately, 2 to 1 within a minute, almost 3 to 1. And then we don't really know how far it's going, but that would be a 10 to 1. So the candlesticks is more just for illustration purposes. We're not using candlesticks at all. It's just purely order book processing. So all this, the whole order book dynamic is being processed by the indicator, and the indicator is just giving you trade signals. So I won't talk about the logic behind it. Um, I've explained that in private in some of my YouTube videos, but the execution assistant will help get you in at a really, really precise turning point. So instead of having to react to the signal and click market entry, you can just arm the assistant at a specific point, and then it will trigger you in exactly at the turning point. So I'll just leave this open and we can see how far it goes. Yep, so I got stopped out there. That was lovely. Stopped out just before it went. That's gone. So it's a bit annoying when that happens. That entry was at 22. Ended up getting stopped at 16. And then it just goes after that. So that's going to happen sometimes when you get these really precise entries with a tight stop. There's nothing really you can do about that. We did actually get another entry signal at 24, which could have got us in afterwards. And we did get one there as well at 19.